Hello kids, you're welcome to another trimester. You're welcome to today's class. Oh, let's get started. Test 1 and 2. These are the concepts we'll be working with in this very example. Our very first example. Alright, we have some numbers at the V side and some number at the W side. Now, in your quiz or assignment, the numbers at the W side will be left blank, while all the numbers at the V side will be given to you. So, how can we get 23? This is the secret of this very example. To get 23 is 34 divided by 2 plus 6. To get 30 and a half is 49 divided by 2 plus 6. So there is an imaginary 6. We'll be adding 6 after every division. To get 37, it is 62 divided by 2 plus 6. The same way, to get 44, you simply do 76 divided by 2 plus 6. Alright, so let's use 1 as an example now. How can we get 23? This is it. Let's go to our board. To get 23 is 34 divided by 2, which is 17. 17 plus 6 will give us our 23. Got it? That is just it. So we use the same system for all of them. Okay. How can we get our 30 and half? How? We use the same method. This is it. Let's go to our board. 49 divided by 2. 49 divided by 2. 49 divided by 2 is, let's divide it gradually. 2 into this place is 2. 2 into 9, there will be remainder is 4, and there is an half. In other words, 49 divided by 2 is 24 and half. 24 and half. Now, 24 and half plus 6. 24 and half plus 6. Plus 6. What does that mean? Just add the 6 to the 24 is 30. The half remain 30 and half. Get it? So that is just the secret behind this. Okay, let's go to the next example. Example 2. Study this example carefully. Here is the secret. 4 plus 2 is 6. That is 6 at the numerator. We are using this very first example now. Let me highlight it. Let me circle it. Let's work with this example. Alright, let's work with this example. 4 plus 2 will give us the 6 at the numerator. 4 minus 2 will give us 2 at the denominator. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. The same way, 7 plus the other side now, this very one, I'm talking about this. 7 plus 3 is 10. 7 minus 3 is 4. 4 divided by 10 divided by 4 is 2 and a half. So that is just it. Okay, let's assume 4 was not given. This 4 was not given. How can we get a 4? What we simply do is, so let's work here. Let's do our work here. What we simply do is 6 minus 2 is what? 4. This how 4 was gotten. Good. Okay. Let's assume this 2 was not given. How can we get our 2? What you simply do is 4 minus 2. What will it give you? 2. That was how these 2 words gotten. Okay, let's continue. How can we get our 6th place? Assuming the 6 at the numerator was not given. How can we get this very 6? To get the 6, what you do is 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 is what? 6. Okay. Now, let's assume this 2 at the numerator was not given. How can you get it 2? The same way, 4 simple minus 2. That will give you 2. That is just 8. Okay, kids, let's proceed now to our next example. Okay, ST5 equals to 6. 6s minus 5 equals to 3. And 3 times 2 equals to 6. So, this is self-explanatory to some extent. This t here simply means 8 minus 5. And now we are also working with an imaginary times 2. After getting your answer, you multiply by 2. That is, let's go to our board. Something like this. 8t5 equals to 6. Now, this simply means 8 minus 5, which is 3. This 3 times 2, imaginary 2, that was how the 6 was, that was how this 6 was gotten. So that is this, the foundation. Okay. Let's assume, let's write it again. 8, 5 equals to 6. Okay, assume this 8 was not given. How can you get your 8? Assume it was not given. How can you get your 8? What you simply do is 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 will give you 3. 5 plus 3 is what? 8. Okay. Let's assume 5 was not given. How can you get your 5? Let's erase this. Okay. Let's just hold on first. Assume this 5 was not given. How can you get your 5? What you simply do, same way 6 divided by 2, which is what? 3. Then 8 minus this 3 you've gotten. What will it give you? Is 5. That was how this 5 was gotten. So let's erase now and continue. Remember the question, 8t5 equals to 6. Now, assuming this 6 was not given, how can you get your 6? How can you get your 6? What you simply do, assuming this 6 was not given, what you do is 8 minus 5 will give you what? 3. 3 times 2 will give you 6. Kids, I hope you got it. So this is simple. If you can take cognizance of each of these steps, this thing is simple. Okay, right now let's proceed. This is going to be our last example we'll be considering. Okay, look at this thing. Let's work with this first one. Let's work with this first one. Let's just want to explain. 8 plus 2 is 16. 3 plus 3. No? 8 times 2 rather is 16. 3 times 3 is 9. 16 plus 9 is 25. That is it. Let me come again. 8 times 2 is 16. 3 times 3 is 9. 16 plus the 9 is what? 25. The middle. Okay. Now let's assume this 25 was not given, or better still, let's still work with, since we have 3 and 3 here, let's work with this very example at the middle, because so that this one will be more in detail if we explain this. Okay, let's erase all, because it's good we work with this one. Let's work with this very one, because all the numbers all around, they are different, so it'll be more clear that way. Okay, assuming we are looking for the 25 place, this 23 rather, what you simply do, 3 times 6 times 3, 18, 5 times 1, 5, 18 plus 5 is 23, so that is simple. Okay, assume we are looking for this 6 place, what do we do? Assume this 6 was not given, what do we do? Okay, let's go to our board now. Let's go to our board. Okay, let me try and draw this thing here. This is the sample we are working with. Something like this: 6, 23 at the middle, 5 here, 1 here, 3 here. Okay, this is 6. Assuming this 6 was not given, what do? We simply do 1 times 5. 1 times 5 is 5. 23 minus 5 will give us 18. Then the next step is 18 divided by 3 will give us 6. That is 23 at the middle minus the product of 5 and 1. 5 times 1 is 5. So 23 minus 5 is 18. Then 18 divided by the 3 at the bottom. That is 18 divided by this 3 is what? 6. Okay, let's assume if you are looking for this one place, what do? You are looking for this one place, what do? Let's go to our board again. You look for that one place, what do is 6 times 3, which is what? 18. Then 23 at the middle minus the 18 you have gotten, that is 5. Then the next step is divide. 5 divided by 5 equals to 1. That is this 5 you have gotten now. That is it. This 5 you have got, you just got, divided by this 5 here. That is 1. Okay. Let's erase this. Assuming we are looking for the 3 place, what do? Let's go to the board, sample. This 3. Assume we are looking for this 3. Assume we are looking for this 3. What do? Back to our board. What to do is 1 times 5 is what? 5. Then that 23 at the middle minus 5 will give us what? 18. Next step is now division. 18 divided by 6 will give you 3. Okay, last and not the least. Assuming this very 5 was not given, what do? Assuming this 5 was not given, what do? So what simply do? Multiply this 6 and 3. That will give you 18. Then 23 minus the 18. Next step. Okay, let's go to our board and explain clearer. Okay. Assuming this 5 was not given, that 5, what you simply do is 6 times 3 is 18. 23 minus 18 is 5. Then 5 divided by 1. The same thing as 5. That was R5 was gotten. Hello kids, I know we've learned a lot today. We've come to the end of the class. Hope you enjoyed it. Attempt your quiz, do your assignments. Have a nice time. Bye.